again follow up on the same topic. Yesterday, Hungary actually put the lawsuit to the European Court of Justice. My question is, was the Commission officially informed about that? Do you have this official information? Which are the next legal steps which Commission is going to take according to this lawsuit of Hungary? And what are your expectations? Because the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Hungary said that this process may take 2 years. Do you have some plan B in case the court will side with Hungary, for example, and block the regulation of the European Union? So do you have some plan B on this topic? Thank you.
On all these cases that involve the European Court of Justice, the processes are led by them. So it will be for them to now determine what are the next steps, what is the timetable, and how they decide to take things forward. And we are there, of course, defending our proposal, and we do not have any speculation to make. As you said, or as actually your colleague said, the regulation enters into force today. It was published yesterday in the official journal. This is where we are from our end, and we now also look forward to get instructions and the next steps from the court, and we will take it from there.
Exactly. And in the meantime, we apply the legislation. Yes. Now, as you know, and it's been recalled here, we have had several packages of sanctions against Russia in the context of the war of aggression in Ukraine. And among those packages, we first targeted oil imports from Russia, which were banned. And then later on, we also included imports from refined oil products, so oil products as it's called. So it's been a long time that we have been actually working and tackling imports of Russian fossil fuels, and this also concerns imports of Russian fossil fuels via other countries. So this is, for us, not new. It's something that we've been actively targeting, and in the overall context, on the one hand, of making Russia pay for the war that it's causing and continuing to cause destruction, and on the other hand also to be seen in our overall effort to phase out imports of fossil fuels from Russia.
And the small update I can provide is that we will be assessing if, in light of these newly available documents, there might be breaches of the respective rules with regard to Peter Mandelson. So this is a small update I wanted to offer before we jump in.
Let's make it very clear. That's about Mandelson. Yes. Your question was about Commissioner Sevcovic, and it's a separate story.
Indeed. Totally different story, and here I would like to read out a short statement from Commissioner Sevcovic, so this will be on his behalf, and I will be quoting. Quote starts. I've never had any direct or indirect contact, communication or meeting with Jeffrey Epstein. I did not authorize, request or agree to anyone mentioning my name to Jeffrey Epstein, including Miroslav Lajčák. Any such mention was made without my knowledge. If Miroslav Lajčák has mentioned my name, it was for his own purposes with which I had nothing to do. I was also never approached with any request for a meeting or contact with Jeffrey Epstein, neither by Miroslav Lajčák nor by anybody else. I'm appalled that my name was used in that exchange without my knowledge or consent, and I categorically reject any implication of my involvement. Quote ends.
Well, maybe first general comment on the fact that Spain now joins the club alongside France, Denmark, Greece, Austria yesterday on the podium, and many others, and actually joins the club of the Commission in trying to get a step further to actually protect our kids online even more. The position I gave yesterday and the day before for the other countries still holds. So basically, we work hand in hand with these member states, who, of course, have to make sure that any law passed at national level to potentially exclude minors from accessing social media content or social media platforms online cannot put additional obligations on very large online platforms, because that's the prerogative of the Commission under Article 28 of the Digital Services Act, which is very important because it has a harmonizing effect to protect 450 million citizens that we have in Europe. On the work done by the Paris Prosecutor's Office. I mean, of course, we're aware of the media reports. We are definitely in touch with the French authorities on this and many different matters. Maybe just as a general comment, let me just recall what the DSA is about. The DSA is not about criminal investigations. The DSA is about systemic risks that platforms may pose to citizens online. So this is the purpose of the DSA. I will not now prejudge or go into the work that is being done by the French authorities. Now, on your last question and on the so-called report of the House of Judiciary that I haven't seen myself at this stage, I mean, first, the comment I made to Nicholas on freedom of expression, of course, still holds. So we would definitely rebut any allegations that go into the opposite direction. Now, on the comms between platforms and other national authorities, I mean, we protect the interests of platforms.